seniors this year. Good afternoon. Welcome to Loyola Blakefield. My name is Guido Galvez, and I'm joined by fellow Loyola Blakefield alum, class of 1989, Big Daddy Mike Brunner. We are your hosts today as the Loyola Blakefield Dons host the Eagles from McDonogh School. It is senior day, Mike, and we just went through a stirring ceremony for our 9 seniors. McDonogh comes into today with a conference record of 6-3 in the MIAA, good for 3rd place in the conference. Loyola is 7-1, 2nd place in the conference. What can we expect today, Mike?
So it should be a good game as always. I mean, in the MIAA, you never know with all 5 teams. Any team can win, and as they say, that's why they play the game. But we'll see how it goes here. I think Loyola has sewed up the 1 or the 2 seed, depending on how them and Gilman finish out against St. Joe and how Loyola does today. But it could be seeing McDonogh again as early as Saturday or Friday night.
All right, so the boys are heading out for the swim-off. On the far side of the pool, I see number 2, Matt Clark. Number 4, Jackson Turrell. Number 5, Brett Lagombe. There's Jack Mayer, number 1 in goal. Abe Plimpton, number 7. Pat Galvez, number 8. And on the near side, Loyola's number 1 player, Graham Lindner, number 9. He's going to take the swim-off for the Dons. Taking the swim-off for the McDonogh Eagles on the near side to my right is number 11, Brandon Wilson. And here we go. Loyola wins the swim-off. Graham Lindner passes to Pat Galvez, brings it into the mid-pool. Loyola sets up their offense, passes across to the flat area to number 2, Matt Clark. Ordinary foul. Foul on Matt Clark. Turnover. Here comes McDonogh. And a turnover by McDonogh. Loyola ball. Jackson Turrell, number 4 with the ball, passes over to Graham Lindner, number 9, over to Pat Galvez on the near wing. To Brett Lagombe at the point. Back to Graham Lindner in the near side flat. Pat Galvez on the near side wing dumps it inside to Brett Lagombe. And number 11, Brandon Wilson with a good defensive play. McDonogh ball. Edward Pope, senior goalie for McDonogh with the ball.
Good defense there by McDonogh.
He collapsed well there on the pass to the hole. Number 2, Luke DeMartin, senior for McDonogh with the ball. Number 9 on the far flat, Garrett Mix, a senior. Down to number 13, Ian Killefer, senior on the far wing. Pass to number 14, Lucas Michelson. Shot clock running out there, Mike.
Yeah, it dumps it in the corner, gives him time to set up for defense.
That's right. Jack Mayer with the ball, outlets to Graham Lindner at mid-pool. Down to the near side wing, Abe Plimpton. To the point, Matt Clark, number 2 with a shot from the point. Deflects off the goalie's hand. Loyola's up 1-0, 6:44 to go in the first period.
I don't think they were looking for that shot there with a driver coming down the middle. I don't think he was expecting him to shoot from about 8 meters.
Yeah, he was pretty far out.
Great placement.
Luke DeMartin to the far side flat. Garrett Mix with the ball. Foul. Pat Galvez drops in to help on D.
And as we'll come across today, there's the ordinary fouls, which is basically player must just step back about 2 feet and then get to play defense again. And there's the exclusions, which will put the team man up.
That's right. Turnover by McDonogh. Jack Mayer with the ball. Looking to outlets number 4, Jackson Torpy on the far side of the pool. Down to Pat Galvez on the far side wing. Up to the point, Matt Clark, number 2.
Got a driver here on the far side.
Abe Plimpton to the near side wing, Graham Lindner. If you heard that, the shot clock was down to 10. The coach is yelling yellow. When the shot clock gets down to 5, they'll yell red. McDonogh outlets to the far side wing. Number 13, Ian Killefer. Matt Clark up top, defending number 2, Luke DeMartin. Back to the far side, flat. Inside to Matt Shields. Good defense there by Graham Lindner. Outlet from Jack Mayer to the far side. Number 4, Jackson Turrell, senior. Walks it in. Looking for the near side wing, Matt Clark. Oh, good defensive play by Lucas Michelson. Picked up by Edward Pope, senior goalie for McDonogh. Over to Matt Shields, senior for McDonogh, 3-year varsity player.
Good movement of the ball there. They'll get the skills back down, but you know, making the goalie move is the biggest thing in the deep side of the pool.
That's right. Near side flat, Nat Shields. The far side flat, Ian Killefer. Defense by Pat Galvez. Loyola looking to a fast break here. He's going to have to shoot this ball quick. He's going to be bombarded.
Weak.
Oh, there over to Jackson Turtle, number 4, with a shot and a goal. Loyola 2-0. 4:38 in the first period. Two kids there that have been playing water polo together since the 7th grade.
Yeah, good movement again.
Beautiful. Loyola using their speed there to get onto the fast break. Number 2, Luke DeMartin with the ball up top. Mid-pull, defended by Matt Clark. Over to the far side high. Far side flat, Garrett Mix down to the wing. Garrett Mix is driving to the goal. Got a man up.
That's exclusion on Brett Lagambi.
Exclusion on number 5.
First man up of the game here for McDonogh.
McDonogh in a 3-3 right now.
Turnover. Good defense.
Turnover.
Gotta keep that ball dry.
That man up is up to 20 seconds. And it'll be over when there's a shot or a change of possession. Pat, far side to the post. Matt Clark for a one-timer, unsuccessful.
It's like Edward cross there, that quick stick. You like the comfort cradle and shoot, though.
That's right. A lot of similarities here to lacrosse and basketball. Near side flat, number 14, Lucas Michelson. Ball's inside. Is that Abe Plimpton, number 7. Foul on Loyola. Ball will remain with McDonogh.
Loyola seems very confident here, just playing man up, not really sloughing, playing man on man, and it's working out for him right now with the crashing defense and help out.
Jack Mayer outlet to the far side, Graham Lindner. Here comes Brett Lagambi. Dumps it into Matt Clark. Matt tries the backhanded shot, blocked by number 2, Luke DeMartin. Loyola ball. Another foul, out to the near side wing, Pat Galvez, number 8. Another ordinary foul. There's a drive by Graham Lindner. Near side flat, Abe Plimpton. Up top of the point.
They got him in set. They got him in set.
Foul, near side flat, Abe Plimpton with the shot. Good save by Edward Pope, senior goalie from McDonogh. A little over 3 minutes left in the first period. Loyola pressing out here. Got Luke DeMartin at the point. Foul by Matt Clark. Shot clock down to 10. Up top, number 2. Far side flat. Garrett Mix. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Faking, shot and a goal. Skips under the arm of Jack Mayer. Loyola's up 2-1 with 2:43 left in the first period.
Got to come play him inside that 5 meters.
Loyola inbounds the ball to Graham Lindner over to the far side flat. Brett Lagambi. Good point, Graham Lindner. Near side wing. Here's the drive by Matt Clark. Pat Galvez to Graham Lindner. Foul. Look for a shot here, Mike.
Oh, nice pass. Nice movement.
Oh, beautiful.
See how tough it is for that goalie to get from one spot to the other spot in the water. It's
Absolutely.
Great movement. Great movement.
Graham Lindner to the near side wing. Matt Clark with the goal. Loyola's up 3-1 with 2:23 left in the first period.
Very unselfish play on offense so far.
Let's go, Dom!
Number 2, Luke DeMartin to the far side flat. Garrett Mix, number 9. Back to Luke. Who's possession, defended by Matt Clark. Garrett defended by Brett Lagambi. Into the hole. Number 14, Lucas Michelson surprises Jack Mayer. Another goal for McDonogh. Loyola's up 3-2 with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first period. Inbound to Graham Lindner. Near side flat from Matt Clark. Near side wing, Jackson Turtle.
Got him in set.
Looking
there
inside
we go.
to Pat Galvez. Good defense by Luke DeMartin. Pat Galvez is not giving up. He swims over Luke DeMartin. Foul on Loyola. Possession to McDonogh. Number 1, Edward Pope. McDonogh goalie with the ball. To the point, Matt Shields, the far side flat. Back to the point, number 2, Luke DeMartin. Back to Ian Kellifer, near side flat, Matt Shields. Back to Ian. The far side flat defended by number 7, Abe Plimpton. With the shot clock running down to 5 seconds, McDonogh dumps it into the far corner. Possession Loyola. Outlet to the near side mid-pool, number 4, Jackson Turrell. Looking down to the near side wing, Pat Galvez. Nobody driving.
Exclusion on McDonogh, man up for
Exclusion
Loyola.
on Luke DeMartin. Loyola's man up for up to 20 seconds. Near side wing, Pat Galvez. Over the top to Matt Clark, and here's Graham Lindner. Back near side, Pat Galvez, looking for Matt Clark. And here's Graham Lindner with the quick shot and a goal. 52 seconds left in period 1. Loyola 4-2 over McDonogh. What'd you see there, Mike?
Again, great movement, you know. You got the man up, you got to make a goalie move. You keep that ball dry, and it's just very tough for him to come back.
That's right, it's right on Graham's hand. Best player on our team. Great shot. Foul by Brett Lagombe on Garrett Mix. Tries to get it down to the far side wing. Turnover, a little too far. Here's Jack Mayer in transition to Brett Lagombe. Matt Clark does not see the near side wing, but he still gets the ball. I'm sorry, the far side wing. Inside to Graham Lindner. Good defense by Lucas Michelson, senior from McDonogh. Edward Pope with the ball. 22 seconds left, about 20 now in period 1. Looks like the shot clock and the game clock are about the same. We've got number 2, Luke DeMartin with the ball just about mid-pool, defended by Matt Clark. The far side flat, Garrett Mix, defended by Brett Lagombe. 8 seconds left.
There you go, good save.
Lucas Michelson with the shot, saved by Jack Mayer. And why is that still a McDonogh ball, Mike?
If it touches the goalie and the goalie knocks it out of bounds, it's a 2-meter throw-in. If it touches a player involved, it's a turnover.
All right, McDonogh does not get a shot off there. Good defense by Graham Lindner at the end of 1. Loyola's up 4-2. Start of the second period. Loyola is up 4-2 over McDonogh. Loyola goals by Matt Clark, 2 from Graham Lindner, and 1 from Jackson Turrell.
And just off of camera there and not out of sound was that familiar chant of Don's on 3.
Love it.
Hasn't changed.
That's right. Graham Lindner on my right.
All we need is that and a drum.
Number 14, Lucas Michelson. Slows up. Possession Loyola. Here comes Pat Galvez bringing it in. Loyola setting up.
Might have pulled a hammy.
Foul by Matt Shields. Abe Plimpton. Down to the far side wing, number 5, Brett Lagombe. Matt Clark with a quick shot. Great save by Edward Pope, senior goalie for McDonogh. To the far side wing.
Got some.
Looks like Garrett Mix with the shot, goes over the goal. Loyola possession.
Good defense, way to cut off the angle there. The goalie was up, hands up, and just nowhere to go with it.
Oh, Jack Mayer outlets to junior, number 3, Dan Bednarski on the near side wing. There's Pat on the near side flat. Carries it in. To the far side flat, number 2, Matt Clark. To the point, Abe Plimpton, number 7. To Pat. Galvez with a bouncer saved by Edward Pope, 2-meter. The ball stays here with Loyola, number 3, on my left on the near side pool. Outlet to the near side flat, number 8. Pat Galvez just fouled by Ian Killefer. Up to the point, Abe Plimpton, defended by Matt Shields. Far side wing. The near side flat, Brett Lagambi dumps it into Pat Galvez. Good defense by senior Matt Shields. Out to Edward Pope.
It can get tough in there at set.
Got to be quick.
Grabbing the ball and working through it.
Got to get the spacing right.
Good defense.
Good D by junior
Look
Dan
up, he's got him, he's
Bednarski.
got him, he's got him.
Loyola looking to transition. Probably, there we go. Far side mid pull, number 5, Brett Lagambi. Down to the near side wing.
Weak.
Look for a drive. Weak side to Matt Clark.
Little high, little high.
Matt Clark gathers the ball in. Yellow, less than 10 seconds. To the point, Brett Lagambi, number 5. 6.97 seconds. He gets a shot and a goal. Senior Brett Lagambi.
Top shelf, no rocks.
The shot from the point. Upper cheese. Loyola, 5-2.
High heat.
5-2, 6:10 left in the second period. Inbound. Garrett Mix. Over to Luke DeMartin. Far side flat. Over to the point. Garrett Mix. Inside to Matt Shields. Matt Shields with the backhanded shot. Donna, third goal. Still down 5-3. 5:55 left in the second period. Inbound the ball to Graham Lindner. He takes a look at the clock. The near side flat to Matt Clark. Back to Graham Lindner up at the point. To the far side flat, Brett Lagambi. Looking inside to Pat Galvez with a shove shot. Saved by Edward Pope. That one went right at him.
We'll mention here, each team gets two quarters in the deep, 2 quarters in the shallow. It's a little different game in the shallow there. But on the championships for both the semis and the finals, they'll be playing deep, so that makes a big difference, I think.
That's right, looks like an exclusion.
Man up, great defense there by Brett Lagambi.
Exclusion, Matt Clark is out, that's his first one. Near side wing to the far side wing. That's typically what you'll see in a man-up situation. Way to get out of the pool there, Brett Lagambi. Quick shot. Ian Killefer. Number 13, McDonogh. McDonogh pulls to within 1. 5-4 Loyola with 5:07 left in the second period. In the pool for the Dons, Brett Lagambi, Pat Galvez, Matt Clark, Abe Plimpton, Graham Lindner with the ball, Dan Bednarski on the near side. Far side flat, Pat Galvez over to Graham Lindner at the point. Matt Clark passes to Brett Lagambi on the far side wing. We had Graham Lindner driving down there. Matt Clark, maybe a shot here. Good save by Edward Pope, and he maintains possession. 4:40 left in the second period. Loyola's up 5-4.
Another point on those ordinary fouls, if they're outside the second cone, which is the 5-meter, it's a direct shot just like soccer. If not, you got to make a pass if you're inside.
Ian Killefer fouled by Dan Bednarski. He gathers the ball in on the near side wing. Loyola's pressing out on McDonogh. Touch pass back to Ian Killefer. To the point, number 2 with the shot. That's Luke DeMartin with the shot. Loyola ball. Jack Mayer.
Loyola's really got to use their counter game. They got to get, when that shot's controlled by the goalie, they got to look it up and they got to swim. They got to get their people up the field.
Graham Lindner on the far side wing. Pat Galvez is asking for it. Got disrupted there. Pat Galvez far side flat with the ball. Graham Lindler setting up. Loyola's in a 3-3. Matt Clark near side wing. Number 2 with the ball. To the far side flat. 2 seconds left. Shot deflected by Matt Shields. Pass back. Edward Pope looked to do a little transition pass there. Not there. Loyola, good transition defense. Matt Clark defending Luke DeMartin. Mid-pull to the near side flat. Garrett Mix. Near side wing. Ian Kilford defended by Dan Bednarski. Way to get out of the pool there, number 2, Matt Clark. Into the hole, Lucas Michelson. Ordinary foul here. Oh, good defense.
Great defense by Brett. Great pass, ready for the shot. Great from behind steal by Brett Lagambi.
Transition here, far side wing, far side flat, Brett Lagambi looking for Pat Galvez inside. Over to Abe. To number 2, Matt Clark. 3 minutes left in the second period. Brett's looking inside for Pat Galvez. Good defense by Luke DeMartin there. Turnover, McDonogh possession. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:43 left in the period.
You can feel the playoff atmosphere. Not a whole lot of subbing going on, and both teams really going all out.
Turnover by McDonogh. Nice play by Dan Bednarski. Pat Galvez coming down on a little transition here. He holds. He gets around Luke DeMartin. And Luke DeMartin takes the ball. Here's Garrett Mix to Edward Pope. Turnover Loyola. 5-4 Loyola. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left. 20 seconds left on the clock. Outlet to the far flat. Brandon Wilson. Good play by Matt Shields there. Loyola collapses. And
good steal by Graham.
Yeah. And there's Matt
Loyola's
Shields.
up if they push it.
Smart play by Graham.
Got middle, got middle.
Drive by Dan Bednarski. Abe Plimpton into Dan. Foul on McDonogh. Free throw for Dan Bednarski.
Good steal.
Man up here. McDonogh with a foul. Number 3, Matt Shields.
Jumping off the bottom.
That's what I thought. Timeout, Loyola. Second period, 1:37. Loyola's up 5-4. Coach
See
Bresci.
what Coach Bresci and Coach Ancioni can draw up on this one. Usually in the shallow, Loyola will come out in a 3-3, and in the deep they go to their 2-4. So we'll see what happens in this man up.
The key to any man up situation, like in lacrosse, other sports, would be ball movement.
Ball movement it is. So we're 5-4 here at Knott Pool. The home team, Loyola Dons, up by 1. As we said, the semifinals for the MIAs will start on Friday night, and the finals will be on Saturday.
That's right, Mike. Friday at McDonogh School, 3:30 p.m. The number 4 versus the number 1 seed, and at 5 p.m. on Friday, the number 3 takes on to the number 2 seed. $8 admission.
So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but St. Joe is 4, McDonogh is 3, and Loyola will be 1 or 2 depending on the outcome of the St. Joe games.
That's right. So we got
Here
Matt Shields in the penalty box. Here comes Dan Bednarski, Jackson Turrell back in the game, Pat Galvez, Brett Lagambi, Matt Clark, Graham Lindner, and the goalie Jack Mayer.
And they're in a 3-3 here, so they're kind of trying to get the top to split so that they can get a shot on either side. Right now they're going to work Patrick Galvez and Brett Clark. There it is. Boom!
With the bouncer. McDonogh ball.
That was Brett Lagambi, sorry.
Whistle here as we
the other ball fell back into the pool, so. A little confusion here, putting the shot clock back on to 30 seconds.
Near side flat, Garrett Mix gets around Dan Bednarski, Jackson Turrell collapses on him. Garrett passes out. Ian Killefer back to Garrett Mix, looking for a shot and a goal. Low left of the cage.
That's his second one today, I do believe, Guido. He had a nice offensive move there, nice little strong offensive turn, kind of like a inside roll from an attackman on lacrosse, and came back up with it, ordinary foul, and stuck it in the corner.
Great job by McDonogh, 5-5, 58 seconds left. Far side flat, Pat Galvez. Here's Jackson Turrell driving to the far post. Graham throws it inside to Matt Clark.
That's a 5-meter. Goalie dunks the ball. Very aggressive play there on Matt Clark.
Ball under by the goalie. That results in basically a penalty shot, Mike.
Yeah, the goalie can use both his hands. The goalie can stand on the bottom, but the one thing the goalie cannot do is take the ball out of play by putting it underwater. Graham Linder with a penalty shot from 5 meters. I was going to pick upper left, but, I didn't say it right away.
Great bounce shot by Graham Linder.
I've seen him play a couple games.
That's right. Puts Loyola up 6-5, 45 seconds. And your son, Tiernan, will continue to play water polo with Graham next fall at the Naval Academy. They'll both be down in Annapolis.
If they get through plebe summer.
Near side flat, Garrett Mix of McDonogh. Dan Bednarski. Fight for the
ball.
ball.
Play there, but
Loyola gets the ball.
Swimming. You got him on the
Matt
outside.
Clark. 27 seconds left. About a 4-second differential on the shot clock. They got Pat Galvez inside with space. Far side, Brett Lagombi. Into Graham Linder.
Oh. I can tell you this, Guido, they are setting them up to use their swimming in the second half. I can see it coming. Good defense here, guys. Nothing cheap. Nothing cheap. Hands up. No big fouls. Hands up. Hands up.
Shot right here. Shot right here. Deflected out. Should be Loyola ball. Look for Jack Merritt to launch one the length of the pool. Or not.
All right.
At halftime,
so we're going to go to
Loyola
halftime.
6-5.
You're Don 6. The McDonogh Eagles 5.
Welcome back to Not Pool. Guido Galvez on the mic. Big Daddy Mike Brunner. Coming out of halftime, Loyola's leading 6-5.
Hope you got your snacks and drinks. This is going to be a good second half. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Definitely. We've got number 11, Brandon Wilson, on my right on the near side for the swim off the Eagles. Graham Lindner again for the Dons on the
See
far
if he
side.
can make it 3 for 3.
That's right.
If I was a betting man.
Which you are. Oh,
Oh,
that's close.
Loyola
Mike.
gets it.
Loyola gets it. Pat Galvez brings it in.
It was that false horn that threw everybody
right.
off.
Brett Lagombe. Far side flat. Matt Clark back to Pat Galvez.
Dan Benarski with good position there if they keep it on the other side of the pool.
Brett Lagombe at the point. Pat Galvez drives. Foul on Loyola. Ian Killefer collects the ball over to Edward Pope. Holding the ball. 20 seconds left on the clock. To Luke DeMartin, number 2, senior, to the far side flat. Intercepted. Ooh. Foul there on Graham Lindner.
And a kick out. You got to be ready for those whistles. It's a tough break because you're playing, you think you have it, and you go, and you keep on going with it. It's the right call by the ref. It is a kick out.
Lucas Michelson to Shieldsy. To Ian Killefer with a goal from the far side flat, number 13, senior Ian Killefer. McDonogh, 6. Loyola 6. 7 minutes left in period 3. Graham to the far side flat. Pat Galvez back to Graham at mid-pool. The near side wing, number 3, Dan Bednarski, defended by Brandon Wilson. Brett Lagombe driving in.
Good inside
Defended by
position.
Shieldsy. Brett looking for a foul there. Didn't come. Collected by Luke DeMartin to Edward Pope. Outlet. Far side, Garrett Mix, defended by Pat Galvez. To the middle here, Luke DeMartin. Back to the far side flat. Far side wing. Ian Killefer, defended by Jackson Turrell. Matt Clark with a near steal there, Mike.
Yeah, Loyola's got to get back to moving the ball. They're not moving the ball well. They're focusing on one side, but if they get the ball moving, they have it.
Far side, Jackson Turrell.
Got Matt Clark in space at the 2-meter.
Jackson sees him, over to Matt Clark. Matt looking for the foul. He can't shoot that. He's inside of 5 meters. Pat Galvez at the point, looking for the foul.
I gave him with a lean in with his head.
Little headbutt there, Pat Galvez. Turnover.
I don't know if I believe their Coach Schofield on that one, but I guess we'll give it to him.
Coach Schofield, the far side official, longtime Naval Academy water polo coach. Turned referee. Shieldsy with a backhanded shot. Surprised everybody. Off the left post, Jack Mara with the ball. Outlets to Graham Lindner.
There it is.
Looking
Swimming.
for Dan Bednarski. In transition. Dan with the backhanded bouncer past Edward Pope. Loyola takes the lead 7-6.
I think a wise man once said in the second quarter that swimming might take over.
That's right.
They need to keep it up. They need to counterattack. That's where they're going to have their game.
Far side flat. Pat Galvez defending Garrett Mix. Ian Killefer brings it into the far side flat. Inside, looking for a quick shot from Lucas Michelson. Not quite there. Jack Mayer outlets to Graham Lindner on the near side. Defended by Matt Shields.
Open.
Pat Galvez.
Drive.
Driving.
There it is. Get him on your back. Oh.
Looking for a foul.
Exclusion.
Kick out
Number
on
9.
Number 9, Garrett Mix. That's his first exclusion. Loyola's man up. Over to Jackson Turrell. Brett Lagombe. Graham Lindner walks it in. One time for Pat Galvez. Not there. They're not giving up.
He was ready, and Graham looked away, and then Patrick wasn't ready.
Looking for transition to Brandon Wilson, the sophomore McDonogh. Here comes Jackson Turrell. They slough off of him. Looks for the floater.
Out to the wing.
Here we go.
Push it.
Transition opportunity here for Loyola. Pat holds. Here comes Graham Lindner. Get some space here.
Draws the exclusion on his back.
Exclusion on Shieldsy. That's 2 on Shields. One more and he's out of the game. Near side to Graham Lindner. Loyola man up. Walks inside 2 meter. That little one-timer worked finally, Mike. Jackson Turl.
That was a good play there by Loyola, moving the ball.
8-6 Loyola, 4:18 left in period 3.
McDonogh looked like they were pushing out because we had sniped 2 from the wings and left that middle open. Again, it's really tough to move those distances in the water.
Matt Clark, aggressive on Luke DeMartin. Over to Shieldsy. Far side, Garrett Mix. Back to Matt Shields. Brett Lagombe almost had a swipe. Here comes Matt Clark. 14 seconds left on the clock. Good space inside for Lucas Michelson. Near side wing. Off the post. Shot by Ian Killefer.
Perfect placement on that shot.
Looks like a man up here for Loyola. No.
It was a goal.
No, it was a goal. I thought it went off the post. Okay. Near side flat, Brett Lagombe. Looking inside. To the point, Graham Lindner. Far
got
side
him at set.
Far side flat.
Give it to him.
You're right.
Give it to him.
Matt's in there with space. Near side wing, Pat Galvez. Brett Lagombe driving down the side. 10 seconds left in the shot clock.
Nice lob to the corner. Oh.
Saved by Edward Pope, senior goalie for McDonogh. 8-7. Loyola Dons, 3:20 left in period 3. Outlet. Back to Luke DeMartin. Far side flat, Garrett Mix, defended by Dan Bednarski. Ian Killefer had space in there. Foul. Out. Back to Ian. Turnover McDonogh. Matt Clark with the ball. Surveys. Near side. Graham Lindner.
You got weak, you got weak, you got weak, you got weak.
Jackson Turl. Beautiful.
Stick it
finish.
High. There it is.
Beautiful finish. Great vision by Graham Lindner. Way to fill that space, Jackson Turl. With 2:55 in period 3, Loyola takes the lead, maintains the lead, increases the lead 9-7.
There's that swimming.
You're right, Mike. These are 2 of the best swimming teams in the conference. Loyola likes to use their speed to wear teams down, take advantage in the second half. Garrett Mix over to Matt Shields, defended by Brett Lagombe. Matt Clark jumps in. Shieldsy faking. Over to Luke DeMartin. Right in the middle. Far side flat, Garrett Mix. Down to Ian Killefer on the far side wing. Back to Shieldsy at the point. 4 seconds left to shoot. Oh, close one. Loyola ball. Outlet to Pat Galvez.
14 on exclusion. Quick hitter to Graham. Stays up and a nice shot.
Way to go, Loyola. 10-7, 2:14 left in period 3. That was an exclusion on Lucas Michelson, and Loyola can pick up the ball and move very quickly. They don't have to wait for Lucas to get to the corner. Is that right, Mike?
One pass and you're ready to shoot, or if you're outside of 5 meters when the exclusion happens, you can shoot right away, similar to a ordinary foul.
Right, so the defending team, McDonogh's got to get inside very quick, got to set up. It's hard.
It is. It's a very unfair advantage there on those fouls. That's why you got to be careful on when the exclusions and when and where you foul the person. So McDonogh calls a timeout, hopefully to stem the tide here. Loyola is on a, 4-1 run now?
Yep. You got McDonogh coaches Matt Newton, Hunter Gillen. Got a 12-man roster for McDonogh. McDonogh's got 9 seniors. Edward Pope, number 1. Luke DeMartin, number 2. Matt Shields, number 3. Cy Talwar, number 6. Benjamin Mertz, number 7. Ricky Chang, number 8. Connor Bitts, number 12. Ian Killefer, number 13. Lucas Michelson, number 14. At 11, number 11, Brandon Wilson, a sophomore. And Nicholas Zuga, number 18, a junior. You know, McDonogh comes in having won the last 2 MIAA championships, Mike, but they look like a different team this year.
Yeah, I think You know, it happens when you lose a lot of your senior class. Again, they had a big senior class last year. They got a big senior class this year. So
nine.
You know, you got to
9 seniors out of 12 players. You know, one of the
depend on that JV coming up and building that program.
That's right. One of the big players McDonogh lost last year, Jack Sweeney, playing lacrosse at the Naval Academy. He brought a real attitude to McDonogh. Real tough player. Number 2, Luke DeMartin with the ball. Dan Bednarski pressing out. 2 minutes left in the third period. Far side flat. Garrett Mix. Garrett Mix looks to drive.
Loyola has not gotten out of their press defense, and it seems to be working.
Ooh, swim move by Luke DeMartin. Brandon Wilson out to Matt Shields. 8 seconds left on the clock. He fakes. Here comes Graham Lindner. And Shields, he dumps it to the far corner with 3 seconds left. Jack Mayer.
Doing some shot clock there, so when he dumps it, the clock should stop.
Right.
And then he resets the shot clock once he puts the ball back in play.
Jackson Turrell near side flat.
You know, 8-minute quarter, but it's a start-stop on every foul, every whistle, until they put it in play, or 3 seconds, whichever sooner.
Turnover by Loyola. Shieldsy back to Edward Pope. 10-7 Loyola. Minute 15 left in period 3. Loyola again in their press defense, Mike. McDonogh wasted 10 seconds off the 30-second shot clock. Ooh, Luke DeMartin didn't see that.
It's a good steal, but he was on the ground, so he pushed off the bottom, and they're not going to give him that one.
Ooh, inside. Inside feed to Lucas Michelson. Senior McDonogh. Bounce shot past the left side of Jack Mayer.
That was a good look and a great shot.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Like it surprised Jack. 10-8 Loyola. 1 minute left in period 3. Inbound to Graham Lindner. Here comes Loyola. Far side flat, Pat Galvez looking inside. Dumps to Dan Bednarski at the point. Need a little better spacing here by Loyola.
Oh, that's an exclusion on Shields. So.
That's Shields' 3rd exclusion.
So that's what we call a major. So it's unlike basketball where you get 5. Water polo, you only get 3.
That's it for Matt Shields. 3 exclusions.
He just rolled him.
He rolled him.
That will have implications, easy for me to say, in the playoffs coming up.
That's right. If you get rolled from the game, you are suspended for the very next game. And for McDonogh, that would be the semifinals of the MIAA. Another reset request by the referee.
Schofield's a stickler here. 35 years at the academy, and he went through the academy, so
that's right.
That military background showing through.
There's a great article sent around interviewing Coach Schofield.
In Swimming World, yeah. About the transition from coaching to reffing.
That's right. Goal from McDonogh's Lucas Michelson, senior number 14. McDonogh pulls within 1. 10-9 Dons. 19 seconds left in period 3.
Let's see if they can light the lamp one more time here.
Far side, Brett Lagambi looking inside. Pat Galvez. Oh, Pat looks to be hurt. He looks like he's hurt. McDonogh in transition.
Good if it goes.
Pat Galvez is trying to make his way.
Cramp.
Yeah, it could be a cramp. Okay. Back here in Nod Pool, Loyola up 10-9, starting the fourth period. Loyola breaks the huddle. We got Lucas Michelson on the left side for McDonogh taking the swim off. Graham Lindner again. The swim off for the Dons.
I will take him for the 100%. I will take Linder for 1,000, Jack. And there we go.
There we go. You are a betting man. Pass to Brett Lagambi. Here comes Loyola over to Jackson Turl. Far side flat, Abe Plimpton defended by Connor Bitts. Pick up the ball, Jackson. Abe Plimpton, defended by Connor Bitts. Over to Jackson Turl. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Good look to Brett. Finish it.
Brett better pick up the ball. Out of bounds. McDonogh ball.
So McDonogh in the deep end here on offense for the last quarter, and Loyola on the shallow end.
Ooh, ball skips past Garrett Mix. Collects the ball, defended by Dan Bednarski, number 3. Dan better be careful here. Ordinary foul.
Great defense.
Dan drops back to protect the
offensive player had great position, and Dan just. Oh, we got an exclusion on Jackson.
Exclusion on Jackson Turl. Right around a steal by Graham Lindner. Near side wing, Ian Killefer. Near side flat, Garrett Mix. Here's Ian Killefer ties the game at 10. 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the game. Substitution here. Pat Galvez, number 8, back in the game for Abe Plimpton.
Coach Bresci telling the Dons, let's get it going. Let's move it. Let's get some.
Far side flat, Brett Lagambi. Graham Lindner at the point. Near side flat, Pat Galvez. Back to Graham Lindner. Far side flat, Brett Lagambi. Defended by Connor Bitts. Pass inside to Pat Galvez. Exclusion.
Number 9.
Number 9, Garrett Mix. Garrett Mix, a junior, with his second exclusion. Quick goal by Matt Clark. Goal counts, and Matt with his trademark celebration. Very passionate player.
Top of the cupboard. That's where you put the peanut butter.
Some high cheese from Matt Clark there. Loyola takes the lead 11-10. 6:42 left in the game. Luke DeMartin with the ball. Passes to Garrett Mix, defended by Pat Galvez. Near side wing, Ian Killefer. Back to Garrett Mix, defended by Pat Galvez. Into the hole, dangerous pass.
Great defense there by Loyola.
Loyola really likes to crash in on the hole when that pass gets in there. It's really hard to score there.
Graham is open. Inside,
Matt Clark.
There it is. Across.
Matt Clark with another. He looks to the crowd. Loyola 12-10, 6:14 left in the game.
I feel like we need a little energy in here. It's been
it's pretty quiet.
A bit of a melancholy game here, but it looks like they're starting to turn it up defense's way.
Lots of people here, but it's been pretty quiet. Garrett Mix defended by Pat Galvez. 6 minutes left in the game. Ooh, pass down to Ian Killefer. Tipped and gathered in by Jack Merrick. Jack's looking to outlet over to number 4, Jackson Turl. We got Pat Galvez moving down the middle of the pool.
Oh, you got middle.
Brett Lagambi gathers the ball, defended by Brandon Wilson, number 11. Number 4, Jackson Turl. Far side flat. Dan Bednarski at the point. Foul on Ian Killefer. No. Okay, turnover. Edward Pope, McDonogh with the ball. 12-10 Loyola, 5.5 left. Jackson Turl defending Lucas Michelson. Luke DeMartin at the point, defended by number 2, Matt Clark.
Headbutt from the set.
Foul in the hole. Looks like Connor Bitts headbutted Graham Lindner. Graham outlets to Brett Lagambi. Fighting with Brandon Wilson on the far side wing. Inside to Pat Galvez. I don't think he can shoot that, can he?
He was outside of 5.
Okay, good.
And now it's a 2-meter throw-in.
2 meter.
He was barely outside of 5, but that's a good play. If you see the ref points down, if he's pointing down, you're outside of 5. If he's pointing in or across, you're going to be outside.
Got it. Great passing by Loyola. Dan Bednarski foot on the ground.
Yep.
Turnover. Loyola. Here comes McDonogh down 2 with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. Near side wing. Lucas Michelson with the ball, defended by Jackson Turrell. He steps out, gets some space, tries the shot, misses left.
McDonogh getting a little impatient. They were working the ball very well, and now a couple quick shots from the outside is not going to bode well.
Near side, Jackson Turrell. Surveying.
Graham Linder driving.
Oh, inside to Graham Linder.
Top shelf, no rocks.
Chancy pass there, Mike, but it works out. Number 9, Graham Linder, assisted by Jackson Turrell.
Hey, when you got the Lester Hayes hands, you can make it work.
The stick 'em. Loyola, 13-10, 4.5 left. Timeout.
Look like some fly paper.
4.5 left, Mike. Loyola with a 3-goal lead.
Coach Anchoni trying to get him pumped up a little bit there, putting a little energy into him, telling him what they got to do. I mean, it's a 3-goal lead, but they've had 2 and 3 and 4-goal leads soon, and McDonogh just seems to keep on hanging around.
That's right. That's Tommy squatting down in the blue shirt. Tommy is a 03 grad from Loyola. To our right, that's Coach Nikki Bresci, Loyola Blakefield class of 2013.
And the new aquatics director, so Nikki's taken over quite a program here from the legendary Keith Schertl, so he's going to take care of the swimming and diving programs in high school, obviously the water polo, and he also takes over the club team. So
that's right.
A good feat there for a young grad, so I think it brings some energy to the kids and relates to them, and it's a good solution here Loyola found.
Absolutely. Here comes Loyola. Pat Galvez, Dan Bednarski, Matt Clark, Graham Linder, Brett Lagombe, Jackson Turrell, Jack Marin, goal. That's your typical lineup for Loyola. That's their strongest lineup. 6 seniors with the best player in the conference, number 9, Graham Linder. Garrett Mix. Over to Luke DeMartin, defended by Brett Lagombe. Loyola's pressing out. Here comes Pat. Good space in there.
Good defense.
Good space for Lucas Michelson, defended by Graham Linder. Loyola with the ball. 4 minutes, 10 seconds. 13-10 Loyola. Near side flat, ordinary foul. Dan Bednarski with the ball. Matt Clark to the point. Over to Graham Linder on the far side flat. Matt Clark driving to the hole. Pat Galvez.
Scoop shot.
Inside feed, little scoop, little flex.
Dr. J.
With full disclosure, that's my son, Pat Galvez. Loyola.
Did you teach him that shot?
Garrett Mix, number 9, defended by Dan Bednarski. Got Ian Killefer.
Ball under. Nice job. Nice crash there by Dan. Again, swimming. You got him.
Good. Look for Pat Galvez coming down the pool here. He's calling for it. Now. Foul. Brett Lagombe near side flat, far side flat to Jackson Turrell. He's looking inside to Graham Linder. Defended by Lucas Michelson.
Wow, looked to me like the McDonogh kid came off the floor. He was up quite high.
They called it on Graham Linder. Outlet to Brandon Wilson, number 11, on the far side. Up top to Luke DeMartin, defended by Dan Bednarski. Good spacing here by McDonogh. Graham Linder's pitching in, though. Luke DeMartin, 9 seconds left. Skip shot over the top of the goal. Loyola ball. 14-10 Loyola, 3 minutes left in the period. Outlet, mid-pool, far side, Pat Galvez. He swims it in to the point. Graham Linder, number 9. Matt Clark swims up to the flat. Looking for a foul here. Far side flat, Pat Galvez. Loyola's got to fix their spacing here.
This one's going in.
Potential shot here.
Oh, wow. Beautiful shot by Brett Lagombe.
Beautiful shot. Senior number 5, Brett Lagombe. Loyola 15, McDonogh 10 with 2:42 left.
That would have won him some awards back at camp, skipping them rocks.
That's right. Senior tri-captain, Brett Lagombe. Luke DeMartin with the ball, defended by Matt Clark. Loyola pressing out a little. Here's Connor Bitts, far side. Back to Connor.
Graham fighting there and set.
Woo!
Great steal.
Matt Clark with the pick. He's fighting. Dan Bednarski picks it up. Uh-oh. Waiting for a foul here. Exclusion. Connor Bitts. Senior Connor Bitts. Exclusion. Loyola. Let's get some ball movement here. We got Graham Lindner to Matt Clark. Over to Pat Galvez. Pat with the skipper to the top corner.
Seems to be the key to opening that lid, huh?
That's right.
Last
Senior
4 or 5 shots have been the skip into the corners.
Senior tri-captain Pat Galvez, number 8, with the score. Coach Bresci brings in number 7, Abe Plimpton, for Dan Bednarski.
And number 6,
senior,
Ian Takis.
Matt Takis.
Or Matt Takis.
In for Jackson Turrell. Matt Clark with the steal. You got Abe Plimpton on the far side. Deflected.
He was trying.
Deflected by Luke DeMartin. Nice defensive play. Here comes McDonogh. Does he see it?
Ed Reed said, I'll take that. Playing center field there, Graham.
Watching all that film. Here comes senior captain Brett Lagambi. Senior captain Pat Galvez looking for the foul. He doesn't get it. Garrett Mix with a good defensive play. Looks to be exchanging a few words with Garrett Mix over there.
I'll tell you, Garrett, number 9's been a shining point there today
He has.
for McDonogh. He's really done the little things that count and has a couple goals, I think, as well.
He has. And usually I would say Matt Shields is the guy for McDonogh. Great deflection by Abe Plimpton. Michelson with the ball in the hole. 4 Loyola defenders converge on him. Turnover. Matt Clark with the ball. Number 2, outlet to number 9. Graham Lindner. 1 minute left. Loyola's up 16-10. Far side wing, Matt Takis. Ordinary foul committed by Ben Mertz. To the high middle, Matt Clark. To the near side wing, Abe Plimpton. Drops it to Brett Lagambi, inside to Pat Galvez. He's looking for a backhanded shot. Foul. Looking to get into position.
I would say the hay is in the barn here today.
I think so, on senior day. Loyola 12-man roster also has 9 seniors. Jack Mayer.
Loyola let McDonogh hang around, but the last probably 4 minutes really put the hammer down.
That's right. We're celebrating 9 Loyola seniors. Jack Mayer, Wolfie Thompson, Matt Clark, Jackson Turrell, Brett Lagambi, Matt Takis, Abe Plimpton, Pat Galvez, and Graham Lindner. Loyola's 4-corner. This is the right thing to do here. 6-goal lead. We're not going to shoot it. We're going to play keep away. And the fans are starting to stir. They're cheering. 5 seconds left.
All
Loyola,
the moms in the front row with a standing ovation.
Loyola defeats McDonogh 16-10. Loyola ups its record in the conference to 8-1. Right now they're tied with Gilman atop the MIAA.
And both teams will play Mount St. Joe.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Guido Galvez, class of 90, joined by Mike Brunner, class of 1989. Thanks for joining us.